Hey guys, all right, I got something to show you here. I've been working my brain out trying to figure out how to load the bike, carry the bike on the van. I really hate trailering, especially if I'm on back country roads and I'm just looking to boondock somewhere. Trailers are a pain in the ass. So I just figured this out and it's worked. So my this is my new bike. This is the KTM 390 Adventure R. I just finally finished it all. I did a video on it a couple of videos ago, but I had some things missing. My bags are on it now for an overnighter or a weekend. I also had the Tusk Smash Guard come in. Man, is that nice, I'll tell you. They put this like poly coating, not a coating, but it's a sheet. They use these on all the airboats down here in Florida. They put these on the bottom of their hull so they can ride over rocks and roots and stumps, and it doesn't harm the hull. So Tusk, they did the same thing. They put this poly stuff. It's about a quarter of an inch thick, and they attached it over the metal bash plate. So if you want to go over stumps and rocks, it's just going to slide off of here. You're not going to dent the steel, although this steel is like 316. It's pretty thick. That's pretty heavy duty. But I really I didn't realize it came with that. So this is really, I highly recommend it. And this was like a 30-minute job, 45-minute job maximum. It was so easy to install. And this is the 26 version of the KTM 390. That came out really nice. So, all right, so here's my setup here. I'm trying to carry the bike on the back of the van. And my Honda CLF, my Honda CFL, whatever it was, it was about 330 pounds. This thing is, with all the gear on here now, I'm looking at 400 pounds, and it's kind of top heavy because it's got a larger fuel tank, and I have all my tire repair kit up here up front, and tools, and that adds weight because I want that on every ride. So it was really, I got real nervous loading this thing up there with it under power, with the clutch. With the brake and clutch on this side. It was, and it's so high. By the time you get it up here on your rack, this thing is like the handles are way up here, and I couldn't reach over. It was scary. So I decided, no, this isn't going to work. And I just resigned to the fact I was going to have to trailer it. And I don't know. I came up with this idea. I figured, well, maybe if I do it manually without having to worry about the motor running and fluttering, feathering the clutch and the brake, because that was nervous. That made me really nervous. So I came up with this idea, a winch. So I get this winch. It's a 3,500-pound winch, and you don't need that. But the reason I got that one is because it comes with a wireless. It comes with a wireless remote. All the others, you get down to the 2,000 range, 1,500 for these are made for side by sides and UTVs. So you don't need a 12,000-pound winch, but you really want one that has a remote on it, in and out. And I'm gonna show you how I loaded this thing. And it has another cable that comes off, and that has a manual. So that will always be in the van whenever I take this as a backup. But I really like the remote, wireless remote. I have wires coming. I'm going to wire. I have 8-aught wire coming to attach to this here, which will go up to my battery here. Now on the van, you have your positive right here, and then you have your negative. Your negative is right here. So again, I just ordered those wires. I ordered 25 feet. That'll be enough to go for my battery to back here, and I'll splice it into here, so I won't have this jerry rig set up. But I just wanted to see if I could get this thing to work, and it works awesome. And then this here is my hitch. This is how I set it all up. I have three support frames that are welded right to my trailer hitch. That's attached to the back of the van on the frame. So this is how I carry all this weight. So I'm going to set up the camera here, and I'm going to show you. And what I did here is I just used a couple of straps on my frame here, but I may move those further down. Somehow I'm going to try to attach it on the tubes here, because I found as I go up, this here is actually down, is pulling down. I didn't like that, so we're gonna move these straps down a little bit lower, and yeah, wait till you see how slick this is. Now the other thing is, this is not a one-handed, one hand on the remote and one hand on the bike. Let me see if I can turn this around. For me to use this, let me turn it on because it has an automatic off. All right, because it's just two buttons. I just put it in my mouth and I use my teeth, my front tooth, and I press on the button. Either I'm going out or I'm going in. Right there. Okay. So I can't talk while I'm loading it, but because I have this stupid thing in my mouth. But I have two hands on the bike at all times. It just works out so great. Oops, what am I doing here? We want to go in. All right, so let me set this up. Let me set the camera up, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, there you go. I mean, so much more under control without having, I can't even reach. There's no way I could even reach. I can't even reach my handlebar over there. I can't reach the brake. Yeah, this is so much better. Yeah, so I'll take that off. There's just 2 bolts on here that are loosely fit, just to hold the winch, and so it doesn't end up walking on me if I'm at a park somewhere. So that will just go in the vans somewhere. But yeah, so now I mean, it's perfect. I mean, obviously when I put the straps on there, the bike will be straightened out. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how to do this. No more trailering. I don't have to, unless I'm taking the Ural somewhere, then I'll trailer the Ural in its cargo trailer. But when I'm on the 2-wheel and we're just going across country, that's my plan, is to hit the BDRs, but I'm going to be sleeping in the van. So we'll park the van somewhere, and then we'll do a day ride one way. The next day we'll continue the opposite direction from where we're camped. We'll do a long day ride and then come back to the van, sleep, and then move the van 100 miles or 200 miles further down to BDR and do the same thing. I'm going to have Molly with me. I got a box up there. I think I showed you that on the other video. She's been riding with me here on the ranch. Oh, there she is. And I get the cows over there munching away. We finally had some rain, so the grass is starting to grow again for them. So yeah, I got a box up there for her. She's been riding with me here on the ranch. We've been doing some grass and in the woods. I have 5 acres over there of woods with trails in the woods behind me, and we've been practicing out there. So yeah, all right, guys. All right, catch you on the next video. But yeah, this is something to think about if you have a larger bike. Now this rack is, I get this at Harbor Freight. This is an all steel rack, and this rack is rated for 600 pounds. My whole setup right now is right around 400. So yeah, go buy that. Maybe your bike will fit on here if you have like a something around the 600 cc range, maybe a lighter 700 cc. You'll be able to carry it like this on your pickup or on your van, or something. All right, guys, catch you on the next video. All right, bye. All right, I finished the box. Molly, we finished the box. It's on there really good. It's not going anywhere. It's super light. Oh, my alarm's going off. I think it's going to work out good. The other box I had came down to here. I didn't like it. It was only 7 inches. This is a 9-inch. This will work out good. And then, I'll put her riding harness on, and then she'll be tethered from this side, and she'll be tethered on the other side so she can't get out. And then I'll have a tether on here down to the front, so she can't, if I do fall to the side, she's all padded. You'll see the padding in here. I have like 2 inches or 2.5 inches of padding. She's not going to come out. She's going to be right in here. And again, this is only if I'm on back roads, slow. I mean, I'm not doing anything major, no. But I don't want to leave her in the camper for 8 to 10 hours. I just don't want to do that. So yeah, I think I'm all set. We bolted it down here. I don't know if you can see that. I got it bolted down there, and then in the front because I'm waiting for my bags to come. So when my bags come, it's going to have a saddle that comes over, and that's going to go underneath. So I don't want to fasten the front of this yet until I get that saddle, and I'll know exactly what I want to do. But I'm thinking I may end up putting a strap here and here, and it'll go down to this frame right here, and that will hold this this thing. Look at, I'm wiggling this thing. This thing is not going anywhere, even with those 2 bolts on it, but I want to secure it in the front here also. And then when I have the bags out here, if I do go down, this is all going to be padding. So, and she's going to be laying down. She likes to ride laying down anyway, so she'll have her head rested on here, on either side of me, looking out underneath my arms. But yeah, Molly, you ready to go for a ride? Huh? I know you're hot. It's hot here, yeah. All right, guys. So I want to throw this in at the end here. I wanted to show you that. So, yeah, I'm getting my gear ready here to all my tools, my basic tools. This is all my tire repair with the compressor. 2 tubes, 18 and a 21 and an 18. Tie irons. And then this bag right here is my bike jack to get, in case I go over, I can jack up the bike again. So that's what this bag is right here. So basically I don't have that much. And these here are just straps for cargo. Yeah, so I'm getting there. I just signed up or doing a Chattahoochee BDRX. The last, there she goes, she's right there. See what she loves. That's what she's going to do when I ride. So what I'll do is I'll just put 2 straps going this way, and I'll have them pretty snug. And so there's no way she'll be able to come out. Even if I fall to the side, she's gonna be strapped right in there. So yeah, I think that's gonna work out good. What was I going to say? What was I saying? Oh, I'm doing the BDRX, Chattahoochee BDRX, last week of March. I'm going up with 8 guys. I'm really excited about that. That should be a lot of fun. I think the youngest guy is 65, so it's going to be an old timers ride. Yeah, here I am right here. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm getting excited. We're just going to motel it. We're not going to. We're not tenting at night. We already have the rooms reserved. Yeah. It's be my first full through. I've done sections of BDRs, but this will be the first. Hopefully, start the finish loop. All right. Let me work on this video. The video, I already did the first 3 sections. The audio is, I had it in my helmet, and I think it was touching my whiskers here, because you could hear a little scratching in the recording, and I think that's what it was. So bear with me. I'm trying to work out the bugs, and I'll get it down with the audio. Audio is much better than what it was in past videos, but I got a little scratchy sound in the background, and I think it's because it was right here. So, I'm working on it. And we'll get this down eventually. All right, guys, catch you on the next video. All right, bye.